Into the darkness, we are one.
Everybody's got a price for the SCS.
YouTube, what's going on? Second City Sleepers here once again. Alex, Ryan, Mike, Big Bear Boone.
You're an idiot.
Coming at you with AAW's Unstoppable show. High capacity crowd. They have 500 plus people there tonight, so
Bravo to them.
Good job.
very happy that they're getting that much support now. It's awesome to see that. But anyway, wait for this ambulance to go. I'll edit this out. But we're going to get right into this. The first match, we're going to let Ryan start it off. It was Davey Vega going up against Lewis Linden for the AAW Heritage Championship.
I told you I don't want to talk about this. I told you this is the most bullshit opening match I've ever seen in my life. First of all, you have a great champion in Linden, and you're going to sit here, and you're going to give it to some guy with the worst gimmick I've seen. Doesn't make me believe he's a wrestler at all. I'm pretty sure he helped me put Zoe's car together. Yeah, I'm talking about the little kid's car. I'm pretty sure he helped me to the car while working at Walmart. I'm sorry, Toys R Us, because he's got a small brain. Anyway. So, you know, it's going fine. It's a typical match with anybody with Vega. They're holding his ass up. So we're like, oh yeah, of course, Vega's gonna lose, get all pissy and beat up Linden because, you know, God forbid, everybody's a way better wrestler no matter who they are, besides Vega. So he gets mad because he's a female and he's on his rag and blah, 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 blah. No offense to females because he makes you guys look bad. So the match is going fine and dandy, and oh wait, Vega wins with a freaking roll-up.
A fruit roll-up?
No, yeah, he's a fruit, and then he wins with a roll-up. So you were correct, Amundo. Trent! The crowd, you people, some of you are rooting this guy. I saw him with a Vegas shirt. Where'd you get that? His mother might have made it for him. That's gotta be it. I mean, I have never seen a most disappointing opening match in my life.
But do you never watch Raw?
What? What are you trying to compare here? Sebastian Booger's interviews, promos from in the 90s were better than this crap.
In the 90s.
Oh, man. Either way, the win is Vega.
I really got a
fruit roll up. Linden walks away, and everybody's like, oh, there's like 5 dudes that go, all right, Vega. Yeah, Vega. And 2 of them are sitting in the front seat.
That's not true.
They're not. They were kind of rude, but I won't give them all that. So yeah, so you gave a great champion. You gave it to the bum that actually works as the dishwasher at Bourbon Street. So first of all, yeah, that's why he's in the opening match. He's got to get back before closing. So your winner, Davey Vega, Rebecca Vega, whatever you want to call her. Rebecca Vega, your champion. Winner by fruit roll-up. Ding, ding, ding. Negative 10 stars.
Best opening statement ever.
Okay. Alright, I'm
not done.
Oh, no.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I have been to a freaking indie show where there's only 10 people in the crowd. And I've seen an opening match between a one-armed guy and a two guy missing 2 legs and have a better match than that was.
I think you just lied about that.
No, I'm not. It was a handicap match. You guys can go on with the match. Either way, it was the worst 10 minutes of my life. Almost.
I don't know if I can go on. I think the show's done. We ended here.
So,
negative 100 stars for the rest of my life.
So, Twitter, everything down below.
Man.
Okay, so,
are you done? You got another one in here?
No, I don't care. I'm gonna get sick to my stomach talking about this. I literally see his face and I literally want to pee on him.
I really hope you all enjoyed that as much as we listened to that.
Fucking shithead.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, now let's a little more serious about stuff. Coming into the match, I was not expecting Vega to win at all. I mean, Vega's is good, not good, a decent mid-card guy. I don't think he should be holding a title.
Tag team title with somebody was good.
Yeah, when he had Fitch, it made him look really good.
Right.
I'm sorry.
That tag team was awesome.
Out of the 5 people who root for Vega, the 2 biggest fans are right here in the band in the front seats. I'm sorry. Go on, guys. Go on.
Oh my
Talk
God.
about your number 1 guy.
Can we have our turn, please?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. It's fine. Go ahead. Praise the guy for being dumb.
Vega, good job at working at Walmart and at Burger King. You are a multi-job holder. That is way better than some people I know.
Okay, but Lyndon looked really good throughout the match. It wasn't that long of a match. You know, Lyndon always looks good, no matter who he's going up against, even though he went up against a guy that works at Walmart, who's probably about to go on his midnight shift right now. I wasn't a fan of the match. I was a fan of what Lyndon did. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Vega, but I don't hate him. I think he does well as getting over as a heel.
Yeah, does his character good.
But the match altogether wasn't that great.
If you give it a star, I will slap you. I will slap you, Alex. Mike Shriver, so I can't slap him. But with you, I will slap the piss out of you.
I hope you give it a star. I want to see if he slapped you.
So, needless to say, you know, it was disappointing to see Lyndon lose the title. I'm hoping he's going to just get it back. But I'm going to give this a 2.
All right.
I'm giving it 2 because of Lyndon.
I didn't think the match was bad.
This might be the longest opening match.
This might be. I didn't think the match was bad in the aspects of how they're all saying it was. It was an average match. It was not anywhere near the type of match that they usually open up with that we rave about. But it wasn't bad. It was just average. And yes, I did not expect Lyndon to lose, and that sucked. I don't know what they're gonna do with Vega. I don't know if I'm looking forward to seeing what they're doing with it, but at least it doesn't make me want to kill myself like it does him back there. Again, with Vega, I like his heel character. I don't think he should have a title, at least not yet, but whatever. I'm looking forward. I mean, I'll see what you guys do with it at AAW, and we'll comment more on the future. Maybe we'll keep him duct taped.
You just lost a friend.
I'd rather see Crane with the title.
For this title.
It's a 2.5 star match.
Okay, but let's get off of that before this draws on any longer. This is probably like a 10 minutes just to talk about one match. Alright, coming up on our next match, we had the Iron Curtain bringing out Russ Jones. Otherwise, the Taz is probably
Little mini, man. Well, not mini, he's not smaller than Taz. It looks like Taz. And it's not a bad thing.
going up against the Beast, Congo Kong.
Let's talk.
I need to breathe still. So
All right, Congo Kong. Like we stated before, it's just a great addition to the roster and what he does. And Russ Jones, he didn't look bad. I mean, it's hard to wrestle somebody so big, and I thought he did all right. I thought the match was entertaining, and the Iron Curtain finally, as much as I don't understand the team. I'll let you touch base on what we talked about earlier. But I mean, at least bring some revelers to Iron Curtain, have somebody in there that's big and can actually looks like he might be able to do something, might be able to wrestle a little bit, and a big, big meaner guy. The match was entertaining. It's a 2.5 to 3 star match.
Yeah, the match, I enjoyed the match. I'm not a fan of Iron Curtain. I am a fan of how much heat Gregory Iron gets. He does a good job. As much as I don't like him, he does a really good job getting the crowd over to hate him so much.
Yeah, being a good man.
Russ Jones, we didn't really get to see him much last month because there was like interference and stuff. And some of the things he did with he was doing like a couple snap moves, like a couple flips. It seemed like he was like more so just like dragging Congo Kong, and he didn't really get that snap in it. But I understand because Congo Kong's a big guy. You're not going to get that fluent not gonna get that fluent motion with like two giants going at it in the ring. Congo Kong, big fan. I don't get the manager, Jerry Seinfeld. He has like a paper fan thing he waves around, and yeah, it felt like it's one of those matches that kind of felt like it told a story. Good spots by Congo Kong, the way he goes over the ropes and he like does high flying moves even though they don't look great, but the fact that he does do it, it's amazing. I'm going to give this a 3.5.
Alright. Congo Kong, you guys pretty much touched base on him. The guy's awesome being a big guy. Really, really good at what he does. I do like the manager just because it reminds me of the old Barbie Winkleman guy. Little scrawny dude with a big dude, bought him in the jungle kind of guy, you know, it's cool, whatever. Iron Curtain. Now, Gregory Irons are very good at appeal. You can get the crowd to just talk the whole time so you can't talk. That's just amazing right there. You gotta give them that. But your team, besides Russ Jones, is really sad. You got Ryan Boz that just came out of retirement at the retirement home down the street to come here. He's probably got to get back before 10 o'clock because I think that's still time. You got a guy named Boone that had a broken hand for the last year and a half.
He's faking it, his hand's fine.
Right, so that's whatever. Then who else we got? Russ Jones. That's the only thing you have on that team right now. If you got rid of the other two...
Moondog, but he wasn't there.
Anyway, you got... If you just manage Russ Jones, you guys would be a very awesome heel team. Towards the match, I wasn't a fan. There was some mess-ups. And maybe you're correct, it's because Congo's a big guy and it's hard to do or show what Russ Jones has. I think it was a little too soon for that almost. You kind of got to show how tough Russ Jones is. I'll give it a 2. But you need some new guys, Gregory Irons, because your heat's good, but they're going to drag you down just like velocity back. So it's like, you know, you gotta hurry up. Find new team. No stars.
Your winner, Congo Kong.
Which I thought was a good win.
Yes.
Very good.
I was still disappointed. I thought I was going to see Christian Faith maybe come out and interfere somehow.
Ricky Shane Page.
Oh yeah. Sorry. But it didn't happen, so he was probably busy or probably had like holiday obligations he had to attend to. But moving on. We had 6-man tag match. You had Buck Nasty, Eddie Machete, Connor Braxton going up against Zero Gravity and Heidi Lovelace. Now, we're big fans of Zero G. We've said it every show so far. Heidi Lovelace is an incredible talent, not just as a female. I think she is really talented at what she does in the ring. Eddie Machete, Connor Braxton, they're somewhat, not completely new, but somewhat new. I think they've only been around for about 3 or 4 months, I want to say. And I'm never really too impressed with Machete, and I've never really seen what Braxton can do. Buck Nasty, his character, he does his character perfectly, flawlessly, for those of you that do know. I'm sure you already know that. But yeah, I want to touch base on Braxton because I felt like we saw a little bit more of his in-ring capabilities and kind of more so his character base, because it seems like in the past months he's kind of just been like in the background, not really doing much. And I was really impressed. Braxton had a little bit of like a comedy kind of thing to him, but it wasn't over the top comedy like boom boom, I like it up my butt cabana. And he had to bring out like this one of those hoverboard Segway kind of things, and he kind of implemented that into like his little comedy scheme very well. It was done really great. Zero G, great spots as always, flips and then flipping their own selves around. Heidi's good. Heidi's got amazing kicks. Eddie Machete didn't really do much. He was kind of the guy getting beat up, and Buck Nasty was usually laid out somewhere. Being able to do the selling that he does. Eddie Kingston, take note, watch Buck Nasty sell moves, so maybe learn something. And but yeah, just very happy with the match. It was very entertaining. I'm gonna give it 4.
Brian, good.
Yeah. OG's always awesome, great. Love you, Heidi Lovelace. I'm one fan. So true. Connor Braxton really showed off tonight what he can do, and I'm very impressed by him. Eddie Machete, you can go back and help bag dry dishes. Buck Nasty, you know I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of Buck Nasty. I think he's that little evil guy that's hilarious. I really thought the hoverboard was going to dull the match, but it ended up being really good for the match. And Connor Braxton killed it, you know, like really awesome job. He's hilarious, and he's a big guy, so he knows he's a big goofy guy, so that's awesome that he knows that. It was a good match. You know, I give it a 3.5 because I enjoyed it. It was something entertaining.
Yeah, I don't want to just go over everything they just said. I agree with it. Very entertaining, 3-star match. Good job, everybody.
Your winners were Zero Gravity and Heidi Lovelace. Singing her song back there. Moving on, we have my boys, Shane Hollister and Marcus Crane, going up against the Hooligans for the AAW Tag Team Championship.
Yes.
First of all, if you're a fan in the crowd, and if you're a smart fan, don't do what that dumb shit did in the front row by spitting on the wrestlers. Do you understand these guys take share shots for a living? I wonder what they would do with somebody that spit on them in real life. Actually, they're out there doing their profession. Would you like somebody to come in your boring ass job and spit on you and you not sit there and do anything? You're lucky that dude did not tear you up. So for any fans, don't do that. That is very disrespectful. Especially for all of us wrestling fans that actually appreciate the wrestlers for what they do.
Even when we bash them?
Even when we bash them, because you know what? They go through shit. They have to be
Even
with.
Davey Vega?
Davey Vega only works at Bourbon Street. You guys don't understand this. He lives upstairs. Anyway, but these guys go through hell and they're away from their families, so there's no. I'm trying to be serious.
Try not to crash the van. I'm trying not to piss myself.
Davey Vega gets a check for washing dishes and wrestling.
I need to cross my legs
And
here.
the rent is taken out for him living in that upstairs part where they film from.
Oh, I just crashed my balls, dude.
Anyway, just don't do that. The match was very good. I really thought it was gonna, you guys are terrible. You guys lost. Anyway, Shane Hollister and Crane, I really enjoy you guys as a new team back together as a team. Hooligans are doing a great job being a great tag team champions. You guys are doing awesome. You guys, you and Buck Nasty are just killing it. You guys deserve to hold those titles after Irish Airborne, Ohio Whisper Kills. You know that? You guys deserve to hold those for now until somebody else comes up. Shane Hollister and Crane, I didn't expect it to be right away, and I think the feud actually ended tonight. I really do. I don't think there's nothing else. I don't think this goes on. I think it ends tonight, actually. I'm pretty sure. I enjoyed this match too. 3.5. Screw you both.
Man.
I'm a mega fan.
The match was very good. They had some outside brawling, which was entertaining, and got the crowd a little bit into it. And then they got back in the ring and had some good ring work, good teamwork from both teams. I'll use my word. I thought it was pretty good, pretty fluent. There might have been one little tiny thing where it looked a little awkward, or somebody missed their timing a little bit. But I mean, that happens, and I'm not going to bet against anybody, and because I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, just a good match, good solid 3.5 to 4.
Yeah, I enjoyed this match. Love both tag teams. I think they do amazing work. I think they had good chemistry in the ring together. Kind of seemed like everything was in motion aside from a couple spots. One in particular, there was one time when Crane jumped through the ropes outside the ring. It looked a little sluggish. That would probably be the best word to say that. But needless to say, Crane is getting better and better. Even though he didn't show it 100%, it's still a lot better than he looked in a year or two ago, looking back at older matches. I don't know if it was me or not, but it felt like I didn't really see many big spots from Hollister like you normally see. And think I haven't really seen many like big oh my god spots from him in the past.
They're not like pushing like they did when he
Yeah.
was before he was champ.
Yeah,
He's just
yeah.
not getting that, full time to go out there and really shine and all. But that's every
Hooligans-
wrestler though.
Yeah, Hooligans do a great job as always. Everything they do is awesome. Buck Nasty, keep doing what you're doing. I love it. I am. I'm gonna give this 3.75, and Hooligans retain the titles. All right, moving on. This is probably your 1A, 1B match here. We had Michael Elgin going up against.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Good job. All right. Yeah, like you stated, this is definitely match 1A or 1B, depending on how you want to look at it. What I wanted to state about this match is we got them 2 months ago in a same one-on-one match, and this match completely different, and I like that. And good job on you both for bringing us something we have not seen. Because I think that's important to showcase how good you both are. Because when you watch other companies, you see the same matches for 3 months in a row, and it's boring, and you just end up fast forwarding through a 3-hour show that should be an hour, and a 2-hour show that should be not even on TV. So for you to be able to come back and do a completely different match and give this fans something that we have not had, I commend you, and that's awesome, and good job to both of you. This match was just one of those must-sees. Go buy the DVD and enjoy this match because it was really good. 4.5.
Yeah, I was a big fan of this match. Second or third time they fought? Second.
I mean, I've seen them fight in Ring of Honor, but in AAW, it's the second time I remember them fighting.
And these guys, they always go all out at each other, and it looks like a completely different match each time they wrestle. It seems, even though we've only seen 2 from AAW, but it's completely different from the one they had before. And these guys had, once again, use what I used in the last match. They seem to have a ton of chemistry together. It's like they kind of like it was like reading a book to them, the way they were executing everything. It was just flawless, fluent. And my fluent match of the night right here. I'm gonna start doing it. Ciampa, his character, and real side note on NXT, start letting Ciampa do his own character. But he looked great. Elgin looked great. Elgin did his typical suplex, holding the guy up in the air for 30, 35 seconds, 36 seconds. He's done it for a minute, like 1 or 2 times before, and it's really awesome when he does it. We also had Paco come out here with Elgin, so it was cool seeing him again.
Protege.
Yes, protege. But yeah, great spots. The match had a decent time limit to it, I think. If I recall, it seemed like it.
14 and a half.
Yeah. Probably could have gone another minute to it. I wouldn't have any
Could have
problems
given me
with it.
5 more minutes of that, and I'd have been fine.
Yeah.
End of the show.
Yeah, that could have been in the show, actually, yes.
Well, I wanted to see our 1B though.
Oh, yeah. And love the match. I'm going to give it a 4.25.
This match is the definition of 2 guys that love what they do with the people they're with. This is what wrestling is about. When you can actually sit there and know what each other's thinking in the ring before the other one says it, that's how they say when you make magic in the ring. You do stuff like that, and true wrestling fans know when you see it, something like that. Like Mike said, they've had a match 2 months ago together, and tonight it was a complete different match, as if they never even wrestled before. That's how awesome them 2 are together. Even when they're separate, that's awesome. You guys pretty much touched base on it, because I enjoyed them. I love seeing Ciampa wrestle. That's one of my new favorite wrestlers. Elgin's always there. I love Elgin. Elgin's another good guy. You can't go wrong with Elgin. He'd be like the big guys, the big dudes, But Ciampa's been, I've become a huge fan of him, where I'm just watching his stuff constantly anywhere now. So 4.5 in a heartbeat, not even a question. If they gave me 10 more minutes, it'd probably be 5 right away. 5 minutes, 5-star minutes.
And to continue on with, you're done. I didn't cut you off. To continue on with Ciampa being undefeated in AEW. Ciampa won, and I hope AAW you don't ruin that. Let them just keep winning. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that because then we're always going to know who the winner's going to be. But I hope that, you know, I'm just going to keep rooting for them. That's all I'll say.
Give them wrestlers with as Elgin with his experience, and that's how we'll know if he was winning. Tell the story of him fighting for that winning streak. I'm sorry, that's what it is.
And wanted to add that the Elgin heel turn with not shaking the hand and pushing his protege Paco away from him and walking out on him. And I like that. I like Elgin as a heel. It didn't have a good effect in Ring of Honor, but I don't care. I think he does it good, and I'm curious to see where AEW goes with it. So cool.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Moving on. We have Chris Hero going up against
what should have been Davey Richards, which should have been probably a 1B and then C match of the night.
That would have been 5.
But we get
some loser that rides CM Punk's balls. I believe his name's Colt Cabana.
Boom, boom.
Oh yeah, boom, boom, whatever.
Whatever.
Boom Boom Colt Cabana was
Sucks.
was the man that came out to take Davey Richards' place.
And they're like in the same level, obviously. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna state this because it might be funny again for me to sit here and just try to drive while I laugh. So I'm gonna get mine out of the way. I like Colt Cabana the wrestler. I despise Colt Cabana's gimmick. It wasn't as bad today, but he threw his gimmick crap in there and it took away from the match and it took away from what I was hoping to be what could have been a really, 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 really good match, even with, you know, Richards being gone and Colt taking his place. So Hero looked good. He threw a little bit of his comedy in there, but I think he realized it wasn't right and he stopped it, and Hero looked really good and impressed again. So hopefully next month when he's there, AEW, whoever you're pairing up against goes back to his almost 4.5 to 5-star matches that he does. Cabana, if you can stop the crap, you would. I mean, I get it. That's your character now. That's who you are in the wrestling world.
Enough's enough. It's time for a change.
Owen Hart. But I mean, it's just this fan not into it. But the match was a 3-star match. That's what I'll give it. It is what it is. You guys have fun with this.
I mean, I want to hear from him last after we say everything. Big Chris Hero fan. Colt Cabana, same thing with Mike. Now I'm a fan of the wrestler, but his gimmick is the comedic. It's too over the top. There's nothing wrong with a comedic gimmick, but his like over the top like stuff. And like at the beginning of the match, he like rolled around and did somersaults in the middle of the ring. And then he stands up and he goes, "Wrestling." I'm like, no, you're stupid. God, just get in there and wrestle. You're not too bad at it, you know.
You're actually pretty good.
The only reason why people are chanting you is because you probably blew Punk at some point in your career.
Now these are not necessarily facts, these are just speculations.
Yes.
No, that's true.
But, I mean, what pissed me off more is that you have someone with a ton of talent in Chris Hero, and Colt Cabana doing his comedic stuff, it takes away from what Chris Hero's doing, and that's what upset me even more about it. But regardless, the stuff that Hero was doing once the match kind of got going was great. Colt Cabana just doing the stupid shake, rattle, and roll, whatever. He was,
Boom, boom.
So it felt like I was watching a better version of John Cena. He had like 5 moves throughout the match.
He might have had 6. That's why it would be better.
Yeah.
He did kick out of a move I didn't think he should have kicked out of.
Yeah, I didn't agree with that. Those are, you know, we're
Pile driver, yeah. I thought it would have been an okay ending.
But the spots that Hero had were actually pretty good. I love Hero with his like those forearms and his kicks and stuff. And to the fan that was yelling about Chris Hero not having a finisher, go die in a fire. I'm
not gonna say that. That's kind of mean. But why were you then cheering for Eddie Kingston, who has the spinning back fist? Like, what's the difference? I mean, Hero looks a little bit more vicious. Although I will defend Kingston just this one time for this 1 second of the match. The first time he got it off actually looked pretty good. He did it like
We're not
He
even
did.
there yet.
No, he did it to the point where it was semi-believable.
Okay, well, we'll talk about it in a minute, but regardless, match, it was entertaining to an extent. From stuff from Hero, not so much from Colt. I'm gonna give it a solid 3.
Ryan, make me laugh.
All right, so here's the deal.
I'm not gonna put
I
any
hate
water
Colt
on it.
Cabana with a passion. I think he's useless as a wrestler. You wonder why he's only international star my ass. Seriously, like what? You run it? Would you have some dojo in freaking Japan or some shit? Where like 25 people that are blind watching you wrestle? Was that what it was?
He was at Vegas Dojo.
Oh, whatever. It don't matter. Chris Hero, I would like to thank you for having a match with Doink the Clown without the makeup. I want to thank you for letting me relieve my childhood. Oh, now I know who Doink the Clown really was. It was Colt Cabana. Wow, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Animal balloon. I get it.
Boom, 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 animal.
Anyway, but it's like, you know, you could have gave him anybody back there. Like, oh my God, there's so much other people you could. Hell, give him Gregory Irons and shit. I don't care. I didn't do that. It wasn't me.
Yes, it's
Anyway, but why? I get it. Colt Cabana is like, what, 5 blocks away from the place. That's cool. He's living at his mother's house in the basement. I get it. He's got nothing to do right now. Walmart don't close. It's 24 hours, so he has any time to go in there. But Chris
Everybody works at
Hero,
Walmart.
and second of all, yeah, they all work.
No, Vega works at Bourbon Street.
Anyway, by the way, you were never a Hero fan until we started seeing him right here. And Mike, you should know that.
Yeah, I'm not. But that's not bad
I'm gonna-
though.
Yeah, I became a Hero fan.
Oh,
It
he wants to
was
bash on
always.
you. He just wants to bash on you.
Yeah,
What a dick.
All right, Colt. Anyway, every time I look at you, I think you're cool, by the way. So I would like to congratulate Chris Hero for wrestling in a bag of garbage. That was really cool of you. Thank you for coming again. I wish you come back. Next time, don't call your friend. If you're gonna call a friend, call Punk. Tell me I'll stay far, far away, and you're lonesome. And yeah. Anyway, I give it a 2-star match because I was highly disappointed that Davey Richards wasn't there.
Which is probably Davey Richards' fault, though, honestly. But
Don't hate on him. Seriously.
I love his wrestling, but if he does that a lot.
Okay, well, cool. Let's just watch Colt Cabana all day. It's nothing against Colt Cabana. I just hate your in-ring stuff. I don't think you're a good wrestler. You're too much of a clown.
Nothing against him.
Nothing against him at all, Rem. Nothing at all. He's just a dork. Dork the clown. So, moving on, it's a 2-star match.
We got
Thank
two
you,
matches.
Chris, for being there. I've always been a fan. Always been a fan.
That was a shot at you.
Also, Colt Cabana, do me a favor. Do the Thelma and Louise with Vega and go off the Grand Canyon. That'd be the greatest thing. And a Christmas miracle.
I wonder if
A miracle on
he picks
Bourbon
this
Street.
shit up or if it just comes from
I think it just comes to him naturally.
It
It's
comes out.
impressive.
It's like my inner demon. It really is. But 2-star match. But thank you, Chris Hero, for being there. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, Chris Hero won, thankfully.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm glad that he
Yeah, that would have been really bad.
Colt Cabana, I would have
Well, coming up next, this is probably, this may or may not be 1A, but I have reasons why it may not be. You had, one debuting, I don't think he's ever been here before.
not that I know of.
AR Fox going up against the returning Sami Callihan.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if his turn is.
All right. This is the first time I got to see AR Fox live. I've watched plenty of YouTube stuff, and I always thought it was amazing. So when I saw this, that these two appeared together, I was like, man, this definitely could be the show stealer and the match of the night. And I'm torn between this and the Ciampa and Elgin match, which is match of the night. So I'm just gonna go 1A, 1B, and just have the cop out on that. This match would have probably been better and would have been 1A if we could have got 5 more minutes, but it ended early to me. It ended in 9 minutes, and I figured this should have been at least a 15-minute match. So, you know what, for that, I won't be a cop-out. For that, it's 1B, because Elgin and Ciampa gave us a full match, and these guys, to me, just cut it short. But, man, did AR Fox impress me even more than watching it on YouTube. Live, just great. And I mean, I don't want to take away anything from Sammy, because Sammy's very well welcome back, because it's much needed. You know, with all the stars that keep going to NXT and then they drop off the indie scene. Obviously, AAW keeps having to plug them in, and you're doing a fantastic job plugging the talent in that we haven't had before, or at least haven't had in a long time, as far as I've been not going for the last 5 years, or whatever it's been. So I mean, that's just great, just a great match, and nice little storytelling with Sammy being vicious and the way he needs to be, and his eyes on the prize for the AAW Championship. And I mean, I'll just stop there because I can keep going about this match. So, someone.
All right, Fox. I've seen some of your stuff. I've always been impressed, but I think Mike's right. You have to see it live, kind of thing. When you see like your favorite band live, you're like more into it. You know what I mean? Like now, I just want to. Please come back. Yeah, please come back. Wrestle Chris Hero.
That'd be a nice match.
Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome?
AAW, make that happen. Not Abdullah the Butcher, but make Eric Fox.
No, not
versus
Abdullah the Butcher.
He's got one leg. I think he does.
Hey,
Handicap match.
He'd probably do better than Colt.
Boom, boom. Boom.
We're on the Eric Fox.
Anyway, Sammy, it sucks that I don't blame you for leaving. I think I understand your frustrations, and I think anybody would. You weren't getting pushed, and you're more than well deserved to be pushed. I wish you would have gave it a little more time, but I'm happy you came right to AAW where you belong. This is where you belong. It's perfect for you, and I really dying and hoping that you take this belt away from Kingston. Like, I would really, really appreciate it. And I know my birthday's like not till 10 months away, but like it would be a really cool birthday present.
Early birthday present.
Yeah. Like, January.
Or a late one if you want to do it that route.
But welcome back, Sammy, and please come back, Fox. That's all I have to say, because that match was awesome. 4 because I love Ciampa and Elgin more. That's because I'm not gonna give them 4.5. I think it's fair to give 4 to them and 4.5 to Sammy, or to Ciampa and Elgin. So
I'll do 4.25 on that match since I didn't. Yeah, you got a problem with that, guy?
Yeah.
Okay, first time seeing AR Fox. I don't really know who he was, but I looked up a couple of his things on YouTube this past week, so I kind of got an idea what he was about. I was highly impressed at what he did. Seeing Sami Callihan back is exciting. When Sami Callihan's music hit, you kind of got like a rush going, you're like, this is something special happening, he's back. And he did not disappoint, AR Fox did not disappoint. Everything they did, some of the moves they did were highly innovative. It's a very innovative match, I would say, between the two, and they did a terrific job at what they were doing. I'm loving this rage at Sami Callihan showing, and I'm curious to see what AR Fox is going to do. Please come back. I am going to go ahead and give this a 4.5. I would have been 5 if it had a few more minutes, but it was short.
It was very short, I thought. For some reason,
It was like just under 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough time for them to caliber.
Unless they were cutting short on time because they had the cage thing they had to get put up.
That's
it took
true.
forever again.
Yeah, so we can watch 5 minutes. No, I'll wait.
Yeah, but Sami Callihan wins. We're going to see what he does. Moving on, hopefully we'll have that title soon. But we have your main event of the evening. We have All Ego Ethan Page going up against the AAW World Heavyweight Champion.
All right, I'll probably be the nicest one.
This is where,
first.
yeah, this is where the PG is gonna go
I'm
away.
the nicest one, didn't say.
Don't be. All
right.
Anger out.
First off, as much as I like cage matches, the cage just looks bad. I mean, I know you have to. I know the cage was done in a perfect time to prove a point. This is like the collation of ending this feud, and I get that. And the cage match is a perfect way to do that. So you use the cage match correctly. I get that in general. I get the wrestling of that. But the cage, I don't know. It just looks bad. It looks like backyardish to me, and I just kind of don't dig it. And I think that's why they spent half the match outside of it, because they just didn't want to be in it. That could just be that's just my personal thought. But beside that, Paige looked good, and he looked pissed. I love that Paige went right at him right off the bat. Didn't wait for him to get in the ring. I really liked that. Thought that was a nice little touch to show the vengeance, the anger, and everything. Kingston, as much as I don't like him as a wrestler, he didn't look horrible in this match. He still did his no-selling garbage, which hurts the product, I think.
I forgot to keep count of that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you probably can't count that
Lost
high.
fingers and toes.
Like, yeah, once you get past 12, 13, it's like, why count anymore?
Yeah.
Because it's
That's
that bad.
Mike, I know.
The no-selling really hurts the product, I think. And if you're a champion, like,
It should be
pick
your
what you're gonna
responsibility.
do.
Yeah.
I mean, pick a face, pick a heel, pick if you're vulnerable, pick if you're just the beast, pick since you're not talented and skillful, you can't play the I'll come back and win with a nice little set of moves and then a submission or something, because you're not good and you can't do that. You don't have an identity. Like, you come out, you get cheered, you like getting cheered, but then you'll badmouth the smart fans in the crowd that want to talk trash to you and don't like you, and then you go out and want to try to. Well, then you had your buddy set up that he wanted to fight you at the end, and then you go and embrace because it was all a work. That was bad.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I pick what your identity is. If you're gonna be a face, go out there and be the face. Stop acting on the mic like a heel. If you're a heel, then bash all of us and make us all hate you, so you're the heel. If you're just I'm that in between, like you want to be cool like Austin, but Austin was technically a face in WWE. You're still the champion. Sorry we gave that away, but I think everybody
Everyone
knew.
should know that.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Hopefully Trevor Lee beats you next week, because he deserves to, because he's a real wrestler and he's good and you're not. But that's probably not going to happen. I'm sure we're going to have the same kind of type ending for our show tomorrow, or next month, I mean. It's bad. The match itself was palatable, minus the ending, 2.5. That might be generous. Have fun.
I'll do this because I like Ryan doing this the last. Yeah. Hate Eddie Kingston.
So not like Hayden Kingston.
Like Ego. Ego's good.
Yeah, he's a heel. He knows his character.
The cage was bad. I had my head down on the ground, so I think I only saw like 4 of the 8-minute match. I think it was like 12 or 13 minutes, something like that.
I don't
Actually,
know. It was a flat finish too.
Yeah, it was. There wasn't anything too overly impressive. I mean, Ego looked good in the ring with some of the spots he had.
How can Ego do a rock bottom off the top of the damn cage? Well, I mean, up halfway up the cage, and then Kingston kicks out like he's damn John Cena.
Sells. He's a
garbage.
piece of shit. Who needs to go in the back with Davey Vega and wash some dishes, so maybe he can wash some of the garbage that's inside of his soul.
He's such
I just
garbage,
don't
it's
like
down
him.
in his soul.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Damn.
I don't like you. I don't. You when you had your promo on the big screen, that was pretty good.
His promo was good.
I liked it. I liked it.
I'll call good when it's good.
That was kind of stupid how you actually had to have someone like boo for you when you had our entire section doing that already, and then you just go and hug them. I think that's. I don't like it. I can't really put my finger on why I don't like it. I just think it was a dumb move. Maybe it's because I just don't like you. You need to go to like some indie promotion that only has like 20 people there, so then maybe they won't know who you are. And I don't know. You're garbage. Ego's good. I don't think Trevor Lee's gonna win next month because they're building up Sami Callihan to get in a feud with them. So we're probably gonna have to deal with this tub of garbage, which I do want to touch base on that real quick.
I like how they have a bunch of.
They got all these guys coming up now with Ciampa, and then you got Elgin wanting to rebuild himself, and all these guys want the title, and I'm hoping they do something with that. That's good writing, but what's bad writing is that Eddie Kingston is your heavyweight champion.
Agreed.
It's terrible. I'm giving this a 2.5 star. I'm getting 2 stars for ego and 0.5 for our section that is actually smart wrestling fans and knew how to boo that sack of shit.
That's pretty good.
I want to touch AAW. It is really good writing that you're giving us a bunch of different wrestlers, all well deserving and all good. So we have no idea what direction you're going, and I do like that because that keeps me intrigued. So good job. We should touch on some good here.
Yeah. The beer was good.
Well,
I don't know what to drink.
I really think Mike's 100% right. You got to get a new cage, and the wrestlers know it because they wanted to get the hell out of that thing as fast as they can. I think I get why, because those ropes you have tied together, you know, if you
Zip ties and
if you
They got rid of the zip ties this time.
well, no, my dad used to work with those. What did you call them? What were they
the
called?
little ratchet things.
Ratchet.
Yeah, it was like safety
My
straps.
dad worked with those, and if you throw enough, you know, body weight on those things, they end up loosening. So these wrestlers know that your dumpster garbage, you know, your dumpster can fucking guardian fence is falling apart and needs to stop digging them out of the hole. Eddie Kingston, you
Goes right for the throat now.
you are not even worthy enough to be in that ring with Ego. Ego has so much talent, and I think he even knows that you're not worthy enough, because he didn't even seem like he was ego tonight. He didn't do his little cockiness. He didn't do his little rants to the crowd. He didn't even do it last month with him. I think even ego no, don't give him, well, you know.
No, last month was a different thing. It was a different...
Yeah, but it was like he realized, you know what, I really want to be in the ring with this jerk off. Why would I want to be
I
in
wish
the
we
ring?
could talk to Ego and ask him that question.
I do.
See
I
what
would say,
kind of
like,
answer
Ego,
we
you
can
can
give
say
him.
whatever you want on here. Finches talk. But Kingston, Mike's 100% right. You know, you're gonna sit here and root for the dumb fans that think, oh my god, this guy's cool, he's a gangster. And you got the ones like us who are like, this guy is a complete turd. And why is he in a ring? Why is he holding a belt? How is he the world championship belt? My buddy Mad Dog saw him as a champion and was already disgusted by that alone. And I mean, that hurts you, AAW, and I love you guys. You guys have always been good to us, and your writing's good.
Minus Kingston, champion.
And Vega being a fucking turd holding a belt.
Well, I gotta find
But
a
I just think this is a very wrong direction, and I hope with all these guys fighting to get that belt that you don't turn Kingston into this immortal Hulk Hogan where nobody can beat him, because, no offense, I felt like Ego should have won his title back tonight. I felt like he shouldn't even lost it to you. I feel like Trevor Lee should not even have to be in a ring with you next month, because Trevor Lee is better off wrestling anybody else.
Broomstick.
A broomstick. Exactly.
Boulder.
It just seems like, are you, like, it just kills me, because it's like, do you have debt to this guy or something? Like, to the point where it's like, you know, is he going to hold you up for money? Is he really some dude that carries a gun? Like, you're that worried? Is he the ultimate warrior holding you up for money before every match? Like, it's just I just don't get it, because you've had some great champions in your time there. And you stick Eddie Kingston, a 34-year-old...
What's wrong with being 34, yo?
No, you're a cool 34. This guy is a guy that's bagging at Jewel right now because he had to hurry up and end the match and argue with his buddy. Yeah, speaking of that dude, you're... Remy, close your ears right now.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs. You are a pussy. Because I straight up, you are a pussy. Because you're going to sit there and you're going to get in the guy's face when this dude right here has never been in a fight in his life, got in Eddie Kingston's face and did not back down. But when you sit there, oh man, we're cool, what's all good, bro? I'm going back and I'll blow you. You know, it's like shit like that is what I hate fans for. I really do. I hate fans. And you wonder why I only like talking to these two. You're good. Remington, and I got Demetrius and Jordan. You know, those guys are the only ones I enjoy talking to about wrestling anymore, because it's the only ones that understand what I like, what I enjoy. when you got fans like that, I'm just gonna be cool until he gets over here so I can smell his sweat. You know, it just seems like it's pointless. Am I wrong though? Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then tell me I'm wrong. That's all I'm asking. Mike, am I wrong?
I think you have some valid points. I think you bring it off a little harsh, but I think it's funny, so I'm
I
okay
agree
with
with it.
But I mean, do you back me up on the point that fans like that is what's ruining some of the business right now?
it. Yeah, but but some people. Hey, look, no, let's
So
play
you
this.
gotta be biased. You're the bias.
No, let's play this
camera's
because
gonna
some
die.
people will say that people like us are ruining it too, because like, oh, we're anti the establishment, or well, we bash WWE for the things we don't like. Well, I mean, that's part of the show. I mean, that's part of wrestling in general.
Yeah.
Wrestling in general, we all have our opinions.
Yeah.
We all can like what we like. We all can hate what we can hate, and we all can root for and boo who we boo.
But that's like saying-
it's how you go about doing it is what's right and wrong.
But I don't bash Cena. I enjoy Cena like he hates Cena. That's how much like I am okay with
Did you
Cena.
say you enjoyed Cena?
He does enjoy Cena. I wonder what
You
part
know
he
it's
enjoys.
true.
I
Here we go. We got the Vega fans trying to tell me, oh, you like John Cena.
Let's wrap this up.
Anyway,
no, this is fun.
Battery's actually dying. Battery's just running out like right
okay.
now. So we gotta close it off
Two-star,
there. Show I'm giving it a
7.
6.
6.
21.
Vegas
see ya.
sucks.
Twitter, Facebook down there. Until next time, guys. You guys in your Austin 316, SCS 316 says we just made you smarter. Ladies.
Peace.